Does it say Mullies? Woolly? Millies? I think it's Millies import and export. Yeah. There's a seahorse. And some pans. And oars. Oars. I don't recommend trying to take a boat into that river that I've seen so far, at least.
Looking for something to buy? I'd love to make you an offer, but my hands are tied.
Why are your hands tied?
After that nasty defrag disease broke out, I helped as much as I could. So whatever the children of the Spark smuggled into the city for a fraction of the price.
After a while, I was drowning in debt, so I borrowed a bit of money from a nice young gentleman. I should have known better. He turned out to be nothing but a loan shark, and I was easy prey. But I'm no dotty old lady, you see. I know what's going on. His threats get more brazen every day. Soon he'll come after my grandkids.
I'll help.
Are you sure? I don't have anything to give you for your trouble, not even a penny. If you really think you can do it, look for a guy called Finn and tell him Miss Fox sent you. He's doing most of his business in Port Nixon these days.
I owe him 2,000 tech scrap. If you can make that villain cancel my debt, I could buy new wares and stock my shelves again.
I should warn you, though. Finn is a shrewd businessman. He'll try to con you out of everything you own.
Looking around, I'm a little surprised to think, like, the power's still on. Everything seems so apocalyptic, so I'm just surprised that, like, the power infrastructure is still running. Is it just kind of like are people currently working that? Or is it, like, just left unattended and at risk of just kind of, like, collapsing at any moment or something? I don't really know how much about power infrastructure. I'm just used to it being out in these kinds of situations. In real life crisis situations, there's a lot of times where the power, like, goes out. Tell me about the debt collector.
Time was that little cheat would have already been thrown in jail. But nowadays, it's all about image. Below the surface, he's a con man through and through. Finn knows how to play the victim card. He'll take you to the cleaners if you give him any kind of edge.
Can you tell me about your debt?
Thanks for asking, young'un. I've learned a lot of things during my long life, so I'll just say this. You only start caring about money once you don't have any. I just don't know what I'll do if Finn comes after me or my grandkids.
You got any custom wares for a specialist?
Search and rescue, eh? Could have used your type around these parts when this whole mess kicked off. Glad to see there are still people of integrity around. Here, take this. You deserve it.
I've got nothing to pay you, but also, here's some stuff. Also, what? Take this, you deserve it, and it all costs money. What? Take this, you deserve this, if you pay for it with money. Aid Nightfall headgear. Partial set bonus, increased drone damage when it is close to its target. Full set bonus, when a battery is filled, restore a small amount of health. Ooh. Heal over time during combat, essentially. Like, every time you fill up a battery during combat, you heal. How small is small, though? Because this could be my shtick. This is like my specialty. Fuck, these are expensive. Yeah, the chest piece costs 7,500. Oh, and that's just the schematic. Then you have to build it for 500. God damn. Then just a bunch of different size stacks of Omni cells you can buy. Operator class. You can just wear a backwards cap or some glasses, and they don't have a lot of stats, but they do count towards whatever set bonus any other piece of equipment has, so it doesn't break your set bonus at least. Being struck by enemies grants energy. Ooh. That's interesting. And you can sell, like, these Molotov cocktails for 250 each. That's not nothing. That is funny. I can't sell anything until I cancel my debt. Here's my wares. Didn't he? She was also like, he works somewhere in. I guess Seaside Court's just this one building, so I'm not actually in the zone I was looking for yet. So the zone, then the Port Nixon, which is where I'm heading, is where this guy is. But I'm not technically in Port Nixon yet.
If you want to go to the harbor, ask Brother Eli or get stuffed.
That's not nice. I guess he's up here.
We go in there, kick some ass.
All hail, Lord Eli.
Oh. Is this gonna get weird? Are they getting culty over here? Let's get all culty in here. These are all hologram signs. Organic. The store. The entire store is organic. It's built on organic concrete.
Hey, need some wicked drone implants? Cool by me, either way, but you gotta get on with it. I have so much stuff on my mind, it feels like my brain's gonna explode.
Are you in trouble?
Does it look like I'm in trouble? Well, yeah, probably does. Doesn't mean that I trust you, though, okay? You can't be too careful.
Can you show me your wares?
Yeah, you touch it, you buy it. We clear?
You touch it, you buy it. That's a little aggressive. Ooh. Oh, increases the damage your drone does when it's close to its target. Proximity adapter. And here you can buy Molotov cocktails for the same price I could sell them for, like 1-to-1. Grenades, damn. Ooh. Pull a target towards you button. Costs 10,000. Oh my god. I guess I'm gonna ramp up the rate at which I get stuff soon.
What the? Hey, that's mine. Give it back, like right now. Seriously. Not cool. That's a memento from my ex. I mean, what would you say if I just marched into your workplace and stole everything that's not nailed down? This was a token of our love, you know? It's all I have left now. I'm a broken shell of a man.
Can you show me your wares? No way, you're obsessed.
Whatever. See if I care. I mean, didn't want it back anyway. Didn't need it.
What happened between you and your ex?
Oh, it's that age-old story, really. Boy meets girl, girl dumps boy, everything goes to hell. Said she needed to find herself. Now nobody can find her at all. I heard a little rumor she's hooked up with that rich bastard, Lil Johnny, at Port Nixon. I mean, I'd go there right now to check it out, but I've got too many enemies in that part of town. Maybe you could, I don't know, snoop around a bit?
Sure, leave it to me.
Awesome! I was hoping I could coax you into it. Oh, crap. I said that out loud, didn't I? I just really need some help. I'm freaking losing it here.
Port Nixon?
Yeah, like the old harbor. That's where the shady punk-ass little Johnny sells his so-called drugs. I just can't stand that gassy sleazebag. I mean, have you heard those horror stories about the shit he gets up to in Terminal Z? Ew. Dude's like seriously depraved.
Tell me about your ex.
April went like totally bitch cakes after she found religion. Spark here, spark there, spark everywhere, except in our relationship.
Bye.
All right, peace out.
Sparks everywhere except in our relationship. April went totally bitch cakes. Oh my god. Oh, I live in California. I've never heard anyone speak like that. And that's like I think that's what they're going for. But I don't live in LA, so.
Do I smell a new audio log? Come on over and show me.
That's creepy. It's Mr. Scrappy. He wants audio logs. He can smell them.
Hi, I'm Mr. Scrappy, your all-in-one rumor monger, information resource, and audio file vendor. I'll scan every audio recording you have and reward you accordingly. So, what do you say? Fill me in on the latest gossip, and I'll give you something even better in return.
Isn't this supposed to be illegal to go through people's stuff? And yet there's like an industry around it? I guess shouldn't be that surprised. This is explicitly like he's the Facebook. He's the Facebook. He just wants to gather all the data he can on as many people as possible, and he definitely profits on it, which is why he can pay you for it, because like information gathering is one of the biggest, it's like one of the big industries right now. Like everyone who uses social media, the reason why social media is free is because you're the product, and they profit off of your information all the time. That's how this do. He would like to gain all of your info to sell to vendors for targeted advertisements. Those vendors are gonna get some really strange targeted ads data from this war zone. I'm in.
I'm not surprised you agreed. After all, I've studied your profile.
My data double.
All you need to do is bring me your audio recordings every once in a while for review. Since I'm in a generous mood, I'll compensate you with a couple of exclusive lost recordings. Here, the first one's on the house.
Bring audio logs to Mr. Scrappy. Did I get audio logs? Are they like over here? Ooh. What's with this tier system? Bring audio log, hearing aid. Bring audio logs to Mr. Scrappy. April's fool. Find out what happened to April. Simple favor. Solve Molly Fox's financial problems. The witness. I guess they just want me to meet the witness again. Or something. His prompt doesn't make sense because I've already done those things. Like the objective doesn't make much sense. I'm guessing this top tier are like your major quests, and that's why they're up top. And maybe they'll sort finished stuff to the bottom. I think stuff with stars is the main quest. So here's the main quest, and here's the DLC, quote unquote main quest, but it's probably optional because it's DLC. Quest items. They want to riff on the idea of you walking into shops and stealing shit in RPGs all the time. But at the same time, it was the only way to get the quest. Because he didn't trust me. Is she on the run from the soldiers? Or from herself? Outtakes? Kyle Baxter, a has-been actor. An anti-drug PSA outtake from the cutting room floor. That Baxter guy sounds like a real piece of work. Oops.
Hello, I'm Kyle Baker. Baxter. Sorry. Baxter. Can we do this one more time? I forgot my name again. Cut. Did you know that Blue Sparkle Diction is becoming a net? Blue Sparkle Diction? What the hell is Blue Sparkle Diction?
It's Blue Sparkle Addiction, Mr. Baxter.
Got it. Guess it was a problem with my diction after all.
Cut.
This is ridiculous. The Creo Anti-Drug Foundation comes up with this trash.
Mr. Baxter, we paid you in advance.
Did you? You did? Oh, right, sorry. I must have spent the money on Blue Sparkle again.
Cut!
Hugs defeat drugs. Who writes this button now? That's right.
You wrote it yourself, Mr. Baxter. Could you please just do it one more time? Correctly this time? Honestly.
What? You don't even know what you want. You can't direct an actor of my caliber like this. This is impossible. No, I won't do it. No money in the world is worth this agony.
No money in the world is worth this agony. They already paid you.
Welcome back, unknown stranger. So, how about sharing some information?
Don't fucking lie to me and pretend that you don't know who I am. You've been studying me. What's going on in Jericho?
1 second, I'll check my database. Have you heard about the Great Wall of Jericho? The governor had it erected to keep defrag at bay. At least, that's the official statement. Most of my clients believe they've isolated this place to sweep us under the rug. Literally and figuratively. Whatever that means. Check back in soon. I'll keep you in the loop.
Why would you help me for free?
Nothing in this world is free. By accepting my help, you've already agreed to my terms of service. I'll give you all the information I have and sell everything I know about you to the highest bidder. It's a fair deal. Agreed?
Check my audio files.
You have collected 10 audio files. You have reached Reward Tier 1. Great work. Enjoy listening. It's on the house. I will only say this once. The password is Keymaker. You'll know when to use it.
The password is Keymaker. You'll know when to use it. Alright. Maybe that's where I actually get a reward, because so far his so-called reward is just to give me random audio logs. And we're reacting like, why would you help me for free? And it's like, how much is he helping us? He's giving us audio logs. Last one was an outtakes thing. Guy's just crying. There really is just a mishmash of emotions in every corner. A good day to die. What a morbid slogan. Like, unnecessarily. Because it's just about dying. Saber, I think it says. Spike? It says, yeah, it says Spike. Body modification. That logo's a lot to take in. Where is the eye? Like, it should be the name, the word Spike, right? S-P-K-E. Like, it's gotta be an eye in the middle. I guess it's the teeth on the top and bottom, and then the uvula back of the mouth hole that looks like a keyhole for some reason. I guess that's supposed to make an eye? Is what they're going for? I don't know. It's a busy logo design. It looks like a fucking ATV jacket, like Fox or something. Like one of those kind of things. Like, doesn't have readability the way that Salon does. A Good Day to Die. The Whole Johnny. Port Nixon's Lord and Master in the Flesh. A complete box set of Little Johnny's evergreen loudspeaker announcements. Listen to this audio log over and over and over and over to hear them all.
Attention, everyone! Port Nixon is surrounded by nothing but rats and traitors. Don't trust the military. Don't trust outsiders. Blue Sparkle will guide you to the promised land. Defend Port Nixon at all costs. All outsiders must die. My Blue Sparkle will open your eyes and bring true salvation at
trying to escape the constant background drone of the, well, drones. Listen to it over and over again? So you have to go all the way here each time.
Attention, everyone! Fort Nixon is under attack. My brother has once again sent his spies to infiltrate our ranks. Don't believe anyone out there. Little Johnny's your only true friend. Always remember, the blue sparkle is sacred.
My character does an animation where they draw on the ground with their spear. I wonder what they're drawing.
Attention, everyone! Some of my boys were ambushed on Main Street earlier today. I've now had a good, long, constructive talk with them. Sadly, they didn't talk back because they were dead. Whoever you are, stop killing my guys, you little snake!
What a roller coaster ride that conversation was. Holy crap, I have 5250 tech scrap. I guess that must be what I'm being rewarded with. I was like, what is he even rewarding me with? Fucking audio logs? Like, as a player, I guess I want those, but it's a little strong to call them a reward in universe when they're like outtakes and nonsense. But then I looked down and realized, oh god, where did the tech scrap come from? It was just a little subtle that I was being rewarded with that, I suppose. Now I've got fucking 5 open. Oh, a banner from another player has appeared. There it is. What the fuck?
Then what is it about?
Placed by RPG. Look at his fucking weapon. It's like 12 feet long. It's like a sword with like a fucking ghost sword sticking out of the end of it. Why is it? What an obnoxious tank of a character. I mean, I'll take the money. So whenever it says that a banner from a player has appeared, I should just go find it and click on it, because it's just free money. Do they have to pay for them? Are they actually are they giving me money directly by having to spend $250 to make it in the first place? Fuck it, I'll take it. Why not? I keep pressing the wrong pause button. So we got 5 slots open now. I can actually equip something again. Like the aggression redirector? Or the decay preventer? I'm not crazy about maximum omni cells. Whenever a battery is refilled, stamina regeneration's increased for a bit. That's kind of nice. A slow heal over time. Yeah, I could use just having an extra bar all the time. It just doesn't decay. Because then on top of the ones that I store into my weapon, the ones that I store into my healer, I'll then also have a bar that just kind of stays full, which could be seen as an extra charge of healing, or it could be the chance to make sure I can always get around to... I can always have the ability to execute. Because I'll have like a leftover bar when I start a new fight.
I'm warning you. This is your final chance. Who sent you? Was it my brother? Yeah! Of course. I should have known. But why did that witless crip Johnny ask you to spy on me, Declan? No reason to hold back. Thinks you're out to get him! He thinks what? It's not like he's leaving me with a choice, is it? I've always honored our faith, preached the good word, and welcomed lost sheep into our flock. That's it. I give up. He will never learn the error of his sinful ways. He's brought this on himself by gorging himself on junk food like a glutton, indulging in carnal pleasures, and selling drugs to washed-up junkies like yourself. Wastrels, fornicators, heathens, the lot of them. You people disgust me. Soon our most glorious day shall dawn. The skies will be rent asunder with a deafening roar. The harbingers will descend and dispense holy, righteous justice. We will cast off our frail skin, flee our prison of the flesh once and for all. Soon, there will be neither man nor machine, just eternal life. Do you really think that fat slob Johnny of all people will be the one to bring forth this new dawn? Trust me, Declan. This discussion is far from over. Justice will be served one way or another. I know there's something you haven't told me. Who sent you? Was it my brother? Yeah! Of course. I should have known. But why?
He's just looping. Alright. So he goes on this bizarre fucking long rant about his religious cult. And like, he looks like that guy's gonna get tortured, but he seems to just be sitting there handcuffed, and he just gives up the information immediately, and so it doesn't seem to go anywhere. He seems to be just questioning him, I guess. But wow. At first I was like, of course, it's like, why is my crazy brother sending people after me? How could this happen? And it sounds kind of reasonable. And then he just goes on for like a minute, and I'm like, oh, I regret that thought. I regret thinking this guy might be reasonable for a moment, because he's off the deep end. But yeah, they clearly have a brother rivalry of paranoia and whatnot going on, because the audio log I just listened to was the other brother, and yeah, like there's like this guy that has like several chins going on in the avatar alone, and he sounds off the fucking. He just seems. They both seem to have already gone off the cliff. Like they're just kind of nuts. I don't particularly think I'm gonna want to side with either of them. And this guy's got people fucking worshipping him. Like, yeah, these people all seem reasonable.
He thinks you're out to get him. He thinks what? It's not like he's leaving me with it. Welcome to our humble chapel. They call me Brother Eli. I've been taking a lot of lost souls under my wing. My disciple Truman told me of your coming. But enough about me. Tell me about yourself.
Who's asking?
You really don't know who I am? How unusual. I'm Matriarch Celeste's eldest son, a humble shepherd with small ambitions. Everything I do is to serve the glory of the spark and its mighty nanite harbingers. As they descend from the heavens, a new dawn rises. Even now, we lead the charge, providing power and food to the surviving few, whether they join our cause or not.
I always distrust it when people call themselves humble, like they self-identify as humble, apparently. But this guy fucking just be like, you don't know who I am? How unusual, everyone knows who I am, cause I'm so famous. But then his next sentence was talking about how he's humble. It's like, are you? Is that what you are? Do you know what that word means? Because the word you're looking for is pretentious, which is basically the opposite. I just broke out of prison.
A hardened criminal, huh? Tell me, why did they arrest you?
I was in a plane crash 2 months ago. That's all I know.
Yeah, I remember that crash all too well. Damn plane came down in the middle of Port Nixon. Almost took out our cathedral. The spark must have guided you to me. I know what a coincidence looks like, and this ain't one.
Is the spark the level designer?
The Alpha and Omega. The source of everything. The light that will bring about a new balance between man and machine. Just look around you. Its energy surrounds us wherever we go.
Oh no. Shepard, what did you do? This game is the synthesis ending. Oh no. Are you in trouble?
Glad you asked. I'm in deep water. Supplying our fellow men with salvage goods is getting harder by the minute. Everything I've accomplished is at stake. And the biggest threat is right here. Inside my own ranks.
What kind of threats are we talking about?
I've got a bit of a family issue going on. My brother, little Johnny, has always been in charge of Port Nixon's streets. After the nanomachines appeared, the outsiders came to drive us away. Our time had come. A real chance to prove our gospel's truth. We won. But Johnny's warped mind wouldn't give up the substance we used to expand our minds and bodies. The blue sparkle. Now he's nothing but a drug lord. Someone has to bring him to justice. I'd confront him myself. but there'd be hell to pay if anybody saw me interfering, as it were. Only an outsider can take care of this mess.
Wouldn't you be a drug lord? Like, you're trying to get this blue spark so you can give it to everybody. Also, didn't everyone else call it blue spark, but you call it blue sparkle, which is immediately funnier because it sparkles. You just want everyone to take drugs and then it expands their minds and they believe your gospel, which... How old is this gospel? Wasn't the city fine 2 months ago? Wasn't I assume I was coming to like a normal city originally, and then all this went down while I was in my coma in a very 0451 kind of way. Yeah, if that's the case, your gospel you're trying to prove, right? Isn't it like a month old? Or a month and a half? Maybe the plane crash caused the outbreak. What's in it for me?
So, you have business sense as well. Good. You'll need it in these trying times. Don't worry about your reward. You'll be taken care of. That's a promise.
That's fucking open language. Makes it sound like you're gonna murder me when I do what you want. I'm in?
Excellent. My associate downstairs will let you pass through the harbor gate now. Report to me once you put things to rest.
Where can I find little Johnny?
He's hiding out in an old terminal in Jericho's harbor district, Port Nixon. The methods you use don't matter to me. All I care about are the results. His sinfulness must come to an end, once and for all.
What else can you tell me about your brother?
To be honest, we've benefited a lot from his supplies. But now that I know how he's earned his dirty money, I have no choice but to wash my hands of him. We've given him more than enough chances.
Who's that guy?
Who? Him? He's just one of my little brother's pushers. I caught him red-handed with a stash of drugs. I've been trying to make him come clean for hours, but he's been, well, shall we say, rather stubborn. He'll change his mind soon enough. Sinners always do.
He didn't sound stubborn. He sounded like he was just giving you... He answered every question I've heard you say, basically. He also, like... He's a sinner because he has drugs, but you guys want those drugs. Aren't you a massive fucking hypocrite? Tell me about the harbor district.
Port Nixon is one of the oldest districts in Jericho. The whole city grew from that area. Nowadays, it's a hotbed for crime and violence. That's why our church is so important. We are Port Nixon's beacon, its shining light. We bring hope and optimism. Or at least we did until little Johnny corrupted our holy cause.
Bye.
May the spark guide you.
That's why your church is so important? What's your church? Is your church just like these two dudes? Is this your church? There's like no one here. Who's your church? Is it in there somewhere? Like when I get to Port Nixon? I'm surprised you're not there. It's hard to believe that Johnny corrupted the place into being violent. Because everything seems to be. Everywhere else I've been is already pretty bad.
You can pass.
I guess we'll see what it's like in here. Beep beep. I was kind of looking to pick a side. Like I kind of figured they'd have me pick a side between the two groups or something, but I don't know. It seems more like one of them's unambiguously like the evil monster you defeat, going by his avatar and his deranged sort of speaking and all that. I think they kind of frame him as a villain that's probably a boss fight, and I think the quest just straight up said my quest is to defeat him. So he's probably just a boss fight.
Yeah, right. These people don't want to be saved. They killed everyone. I'm the last survivor. But we found something at the harbor. Something big. Flight 221. And there was a survivor. We lost the girl. Failed our mission. I'll have my revenge. Just you wait. You goddamn bastards.
There was a survivor. We lost the girl. Are they saying the one survivor of the flight was the girl from my dreams, as in not me? Did they not know about me? Am I not real? Did the girl create me in order to do what she wants or something? It's like these people aren't witness to my existence. That's interesting. That's a hell of a message, by the way. Evacuate them at all costs. Use force if necessary. Forceful evacuation. I'm sure they love that. Arrow, thumbs down, frowny face. What? It's some scrap. You don't like having some scrap that stays in your inventory, doesn't get broken or lost when you die? Hello, spooky drones. These also explode when they get near me, like that one I saw before. Yes, but they're electrocutey. Stop it. You guys are annoying little shits, aren't you? Well, massacred aid response unit. God damn. Yeah, they all got taken out systematically. Hit. That's very effective. Just shoot them from a distance. They one shot, one kill. Great reason to have your own drone available. Are these your posse? Is that what's going on here? What? That wasn't a backstab? Yep. Out. Stop that. Oh, shit. That's a cool trick. Now die. Do not like. Metal scrap and omni. Ew, 12 omni cells. Ooh. Oh. That's my total. So now I'm at 15. Hello. Spark Engineer's turret. That's good shit. So I can make that turret now. But much like the Molotovs, it's a consumable, so that means I don't get to have like a supply of it or anything. I can't like fire it up on a cooldown. I'll double check to be sure, but it seems to be that's the case. Sorry, that's this category. Yeah, no omnicell consumption, no cooldown. It's just you have one, and then that's it. Could be good shit during like certain boss fights if you put a turret down and it just like keeps putting pressure on the boss and applying damage over time potentially. But it's probably not the most common find, so you probably quickly run out of your supply. And then what do? That's where I came from. So I guess we're kind of fucked. Or was that a path down there? Okay. Oh no, we're good. I thought, wow, this seems like it's a dead end. So that's not good for me. There's another EMP spot. Those are fucking everywhere. They are all over the place.
My poor, benighted children. It is I, Celeste, your humble matriarch.
Looks like a zipline and EMP. Practically I'll want to revisit the entire game at that point. Just to see what I can do with it.
Come on, just try it. It'll expand your consciousness.
But what if there's no going back? My brother had a dose of blue sparkle once. A few weeks later, we found him dead in the gutter.
That's what your mom tells you. Because she needs a scapegoat. Because she can't face the fact she drove him to kill himself.
But
don't worry. This will make the pain go away. Forever. You can stop whenever you want.
okay. But just this once.
What a mess. You're, I don't know, my mom warned me. Our brother took this drug and he was dead a few weeks later, or whatever. Well, your mom's a bitch. Shh, fuck that, don't listen to her. Take drugs. And then there's the contradictory statements of like, it'll take the pain away forever, but you can quit whenever you want. It's like, huh? You sure said the word forever in the context of drug in a worrying way, and then said I could quit whenever, but it sounds like it permanently affects me in a big way. But that's not a good combo. Is that another Iron Mouse comic? Those are all over the place. Is that more? That is a more of them. Wow. And they've got like hollow foil logos. Iron Mouse is so popular that it's now the only comic in this universe. A med bay.
Hey! Can you hear me, morons? Who turned the damn power back on? I shut this med bay down for a reason, you good-for-nothing gas bags!
Says who?
Says who? I'm little Johnny, your frickin' lord and master, shit for brains. Once I find you, I'll gouge your eyes out with a rusty spoon.
Sorry, can't hear you. Bad connection.
What?
Can't hear you over static. Zzz.
Trying to be a wise guy, are you? We'll see how witty you are after I've strangled you with your own vocal cords.
Rude. Alright, yeah, he's immediately hostile. There's no pretense of like picking a side or like being like, oh, maybe they both have points. It's like he's just a cartoonish villain the entire. Oh, I didn't spend my points when I leveled up earlier. I'm a fool. Whoops. I just was like, yay, I got all this exo core power and forgot to actually apply the points to anything. It's because I'm a genius. Such a genius. I need tier 1 stuff to make it, or I need to convert the other stuff down. Yeah, I don't have the rest of this set, so I'm not in the biggest hurry to get my vulture set necessarily. I still can't craft anything, can I? No. Well, bank, level, and this time I'll actually spend the points, like a brain would do. Boom. The thing I should have done last time. I banned it from another player. Where is it? Where's my free money? Gimme, 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 gimme. I don't see my free money anymore. Are those full of blue sparkle? Holy crap. It appears in quantities. I can go that way, or that way. Or around the back? No. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm here now, though. Drug leftovers. Do you mean surplus drugs or drug creation byproducts? Because those mean different things. Oh, there's an up path here. And over here. Oop. That's a zip line. So for now, it's another dead end. Another path, but it's also a zip line. So this must be the zone where I get the zip line, right? Because, like, that seems to be the only way around. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Another dead end. So we're taking the bottom path. Okay. So we're doing that thing again, like the, does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? Thing, where there's one med bay for the entire zone, and all the paths kind of all loop back around to that one med bay. Same thing with like the elevator med bay in the last level and so on. In fact, I think a lot of... That was true, wasn't it? I think a lot of the Surge 1 had a system where there'd be one med bay in basically the entire zone, and it kept looping back to the same spot. Because, yeah, the first zone we played also only had, like, one med bay that we kept looping back to. Or the city district, I mean. Does this just keep opening and closing whenever I walk by, but up there? Doesn't have, like, a Y-axis to its trigger. So we're gonna unlock zip lines, definitely. And then it's gonna be like a thing where all these different locations all connect back to this one spot. Got some scrap. Yarr, he said. Oh yeah, he is an angry buzzsaw boy. Oh fuck, he's level 3. That's probably not great news for me. Uh-oh. Oh, he's in blue spark. I found my one strategy. Just do that a lot. Oh, he's in 2 now. Did he have like Raver jeans on that had like glowing patches on them? That's pretty funny. We're getting lots of hard souls. Just telling me to do charge up attacks. The enemies are getting stronger.
This is a bad idea. They'll find.
The turret's gonna that was awkward. Did something not go right there? This is a bad idea. They'll find. And they just both fell over silently and died. I think the turrets were supposed to shoot them, but they just didn't. Instead of the turrets shooting them, they just both awkwardly fell over in front of the turrets. There was a gap there. Pew pew. What'll I do?
Judgment day is nigh. The spark will strike.
He seems nice. He's a little ranty though. Oh, he's really far away. Shit. He's double rigged, so I'm a little afraid of deflecting him. Oh, shit. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, shit, it killed me. Everything's so slow in this game that the moment somebody has, like, a speed boost, it feels like, it's like, oh, this is hacks. But how do I beat this? Look how fast they go. They barely have to telegraph at all. Ow. Ah, shit. I get locked in my long-ass animations. Fuck. That's a brutal combo. Because the issue is you have enemies that you need to do charge-up attacks against. Lock on to the... God damn it, lock on to the turret. There we go. So they want you to do charge-up attacks because they're heavily armored, as the tutorial points out. But at the same time, they have a fast attack, so they're a little resistant to the idea of you using slow attacks against them because they're quick. Shit. Shit. There we go. Could have gone better. We'll see. Maybe I'll move on from the spear. I'm not sure if it's going to remain like the best choice for me. Oh, that wasn't it. Right. Whenever I see a blue thing, it's just battery. Friend or foe?
I'm at the end of my rope, Gov.
Mortimer Gideon III.
Oi, Governor. How about a piece of tech scrap so I can feed me starving family?
Sure. Don't spend it all at once.
Well, that's mighty generous, Gov. If you want to know anything about this bleeding city, just say the word. Mortimer Gideon III is at your service.
I gave him 1 tech scrap. Tell me about the warehouse.
Warehouse? Good one, mate. We call it Terminal Z. That bloated pile of pus Johnny runs his ruddy drug empire in that crap hole. Peddles some stuff called blue sparkle all over the ruddy harbour. Stuff's more addictive than bourbon. Or so I've heard.
Know any shortcuts to Terminal Z?
Let me think. Hey, you see that street right in front of you? That's your direct route. I'll tell you, it's pure anarchy down there. But if you're a bit of a wuss, just use the ruddy side road. Might be able to avoid a lot of hassle that way. Then again, I wouldn't journey into the unknown all on my own, but maybe that's just me.
Bye.
I appreciate your patronage, Gav.
How are you surviving here? How is anyone surviving here? He's just wandering around with no weapon and no equipment, and he sleeps here. That's a bed. He just hangs out in this spot surrounded by violent monsters in every direction. Oh, this is a point of no return. Drop. Hit. I hope this doesn't... God, it's so fucking dark. Where's my flashlights? Do I unlock flashlights eventually? The last game I had rig-mounted flashlights. Like, there's entire parts of this game that are just washed out in darkness.
There's no getting past those soldiers. Let's take the shortcut, okay? I'll go ballistic if I don't get my blue sparkle soon.
Fat lot of good that'll do us. Haven't you heard the stories?
The ones about the missing people? Come on, I don't believe in fairy tales.
It's true. People just disappear down there.
Well, don't worry. I'll be with you all the way.
I think people just disappear most parts of the city because it's full of violent people that attack you on sight, like, instantly. The back alley, a bunch of people hung. Oh, that's where the, that means that's where those people were executed. That's where I started. And I've looped around from there somehow. A little hard to keep track of where I am. Visually, the level design certainly has improved. It's more diverse being out in the world. They have more room to be a little more interesting about it. Oop. That hurt. Oh, he's in rage mode. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, shit. What? Oh, he turned off. Oh, he jammed my targeting. God damn it. No, 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 no. Fucking limb cutting in this game. I don't understand why there's a warm-up period where you have to like earn the limb cut. Weirdly, it just feels weird. It doesn't feel organic ever to awkwardly hold X while a circle fills up in the middle of a fight. But you have to do that like every time. It's like that guy was that fight was over. His fucking limb cut thing was available, so it's time to kill him, but it just doesn't work. My stamina's gone. There we go. Stored that real quick. There we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, shit. He didn't get startled by that at all. Or... oh. Uh-oh. It's the drugs, I tell you. They're crazy. I'm out of stamina. Shit. No, don't heal. I want to just store it. Shit. I can't get... I'm getting so much worse at... God damn it. There we go. There we go. I keep getting worse at the whole counter system. Where you at? Nope. That's not the correct speed if you want to catch him. Oh my, he's super armored on his leg, apparently. There, yeah, target his leg. I meant to say his arm, whatever. I meant to say he's super armored on his arm, not, and then target his leg. Then I just said his leg twice. Oop. Yeah. I think it's time to go back into dodge mode and just run away a lot. Instead of trying to do the counter system sometimes. Okay, so he's entered a mode where it's not gonna work now, apparently. Yeah. See, my difficulties come up a bit more when I try to engage with the new combat systems and learn them and make them work and all that. And just kind of, you know, do all that stuff. But if I just ignore them... No, 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 don't go in the thing. Oof. If I ignore the new combat systems and just play it like I would some other games, I think I seem to do better if I just dodge out of their range constantly and then just poke at them from a distance. I seem to have a decent amount of luck. You coming at me from up there? But also down there? No? Shame on you. Am I out of ammo? Stop that. No visual contact. Don't lie to me. Huh. Stop that. Come down here. Oh shit. These guys are apparently all about the tech setups. That's their thing. Oh, there's another guy. Y'all are turning into fodder right now. Ooh. Implant circuitry. Huh! Huh! There we go. Okay, almost lost those. Where'd he go? Oh, was that him? Was that guy over there this guy? Did he jump down? Because that is where the platform points eventually. Should I go that way or this way first? Yeah, get out. Can I also climb up here? Ooh. That looks a little harder to pull off though. I don't think I can get there. Oh shit, it's time to end the episode. See you next time.